The Prime Minister has confirmed 2 senior ministers will represent Australia at an event marking the liberation of Auschwitz, but no one has been able to explain why a Labor senator who'd been critical of Israel previously was initially slated for the role. Let's bring in political correspondent Cameron Redden, who broke this story and joins me now. Cam, great to see you. Good morning. Do we have any more clarity on this or when the change was made?
No, the when and the why are the blanks that are still yet to be filled in here, Holly. Keeping in mind too that members of the delegation, this planned delegation for a major commemorative event at Auschwitz next week, marking 80 years since its liberation, some of those on the trip were still of the view yesterday that the Labor Senator Sue Lines, who is President of the Senate, would be not only on this trip, but would be leading it. Now, the Prime Minister has revealed and confirmed today that the leader of this trip will be Penny Wong, the Foreign Minister, that Sue Lines will not be leading it. Mark Dreyfus, the Attorney-General, will be going as well. But that's despite multiple senior government sources yesterday not denying to Sky News when asked that Sue Lines had been a part of this, at least at some stage. It's my understanding that some of those members of the delegation were aware as early as December that Sue Lines was the plan to lead this trip. And Sue Lines' office, when contacted by Sky News yesterday, did not flat out deny this. The Prime Minister was asked about her potential involvement in any way through this process earlier today.
I approve our international travel. Penny Wong will lead the delegation, accompanied by Mark Dreyfus. The reports were wrong. The person leading the delegation to Auschwitz is our Foreign Minister, Penny Wong.
Was it ever going to be Sue Lines?
I have no idea where that came from.
Well, this is where it came from. A leaked email obtained by Sky News sent to part of the planned delegation in December notes very clearly that the delegation to the liberation of Auschwitz commemoration is as follows. Head of delegation, Sue Lines, President of the Senate. And it also goes on to note some of the accompanying delegation alongside the head of mission in Warsaw, a staff member, Gillian Siegel, the anti-Semitism envoy, who has also been confirmed as attending today, alongside a senior member of Australia's Jewish community. So clearly something has changed since that note was sent to part of the delegation by Home Affairs in December. But the Foreign Minister, when asked earlier today, could not explain when or why those plans changed.
My recollection of this is I understood Mark Dreyfus was going to attend the commemoration. I indicated late last year that if I could attend as well, I would. And we did make that decision, I think, just around Christmas, perhaps, and communicated it after the shutdown.
It's there as plan to stay. She very clearly was leading the delegation at one point. It's likely that the government subsequently realised that was not a good decision based on the backlash, and they're scrambling now to say that they had a different plan, but they can't give a straight answer about why she appeared as the head of that delegation.
The Auschwitz Museum, which organises this event, publishes all confirmed head of delegations on its website. I want to show you what is currently on that page. It's in alphabetical order. There are dozens of countries listed there. Australia is not mentioned. And they have confirmed to me today, the Auschwitz Museum, in correspondence via email, that I asked, when it's not on the website there, does that mean you have not yet received confirmation from the Australian side? And you can see in this response, that is correct. So at this stage, Holly, the organisers, I'm told, are not yet confirmed, have not received confirmation of who is leading that trip. The government says that that has occurred following the Christmas break, so we'll seek more clarification on that front. The key question to this, though, is when and why was Sue Lines removed from this trip? That blank is yet to be filled in.